Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out. Trying to just get races in. We're way behind on our 202 challenge, so just got a few hours here. Gonna try to get some races in while I can. That's basically it. So we'll see what we can find. This was the first one that showed up on the thing, the quickest one that we could hop into. Let's see, low usage. So they should have some decent slick patches. So anyways, we'll see what happens. There was only like 14 or 15 cars, people registered, so it should just be one split. This track feels bumpier than the practice we just had. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that should make it fun. Right now I'm just trying to see if I should be running top, bottom, middle, slider, like what the line's going to be for qual. Nasty bump coming out of 2. Hit that thing at the wrong angle. Makes my front end skip across the track and just push up. Track's bumpier, but all good. I don't know what car number we are. We should be number 4. So I only recognize Cox. That's the only name I recognize. Ace iRacing, like button smash. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That helps get this out to everybody. Not just the stream, the channel as a whole. I have really been lacking on my content creation, man. The lack of time is just like it's just been too much. Just too much. So yeah, appreciate the like, man. I do. All right, what do we got here? Okay. GVC. Okay. You're a great help to so many of us. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. Glad to help. Hey, what's up, Carlos? All right, let's see what we can do here, Qual. I'm thinking bottom. I got loose there. Damn, that cost us. Got a little loose coming out of 4 there. Got a little too excited with the throttle. Broke her loose. I could tighten the car up a little bit more though too. Which I'm going to do now. So it's Sunday. The week's almost over and just showed this stuff. So I'm going to actually add a half a turn to the fronts. We're going to take that down. I'm going to switch that. All right. We're ready for the heat. Good luck and good race. Thanks, man. We'll see what we can run after this. I'm going to try to get in about 4 races. Maybe, hopefully 5 if I can. If we can find some quick ones. I needed to be, right now, today's date. So we have 1 month to go in our 202 challenge. It's like 1 month, maybe 32 days. I can't remember if it's the 5th or the 6th, but regardless, we are way far behind. I need to be halfway. I need to be around 100 races completed. I'm at like 20 something. I'm so far behind, it's not even funny. So I have a lot of racing that I got to get in. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to get 200 in. I'm going to try my best, but the whole PC issue, man, and having to deal with that, and then that cost me like 10 days. Having the operating system screw up and crash and having to redo that, and then losing all my apps and everything. There's actually 2 races that I lost that were recorded. One was a midget race at, I want to say Fairbury. And then another one was I think it was a late model race. I got them in the log book, in the log sheet, but I didn't get the videos posted because my PC kept crashing. That was the issue. I had put out those videos on the stuttering and stuff like that. That pretty much had fixed that, but I was still having issues when I would do like video editing and like content creation stuff. And I couldn't figure out what was going on, man. It was driving me nuts. And I didn't know if it was like, dude, have I changed so much with this system now, chasing these other problems, that I create problems that that weren't, like, I didn't know what was going on. And obviously all this stuff with Intel and the CPU degradation or anything like that, like, I didn't know if it was maybe that. So finally, I did like an install of, like, I reinstalled Windows 11. Nothing got better. and then it crashed again on me, and then I basically just did some research, and I heard a bunch of people being like, go back to Windows 10, and so I did that. But I didn't upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11. When I built this computer, I did a clean install of Windows 11, so I had to do a clean install of Windows 10. Dude. Jesus. What happened there? Make sure I wasn't doing something wrong here. No, that guy just drove it in deep and got into me. I gave room. Oh, he just came up and got into me again. And then he got into the 13 car who got in. Okay. Well, stuff happens. I mean, that's a bummer. There's only 14 of us, so there's not going to be a consolation. Everyone's going to the feature. Well, I can't change my setup yet, so we'll do it in the next heat race, so. I have these problems too, but only when a yellow message shows on my screen. Any yellow message makes me a little sick. So, Carlos, I will tell you this. Since I went back to Windows 10, I have not had one single issue. None. Knock on wood. Not one. I don't know if it's the Windows 11 scheduling with the CPU, like on Intel, because it's got the P cores and the E cores. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But for some reason, Windows 11 in my system was not jiving. I went to Windows 10, and yes, I lost a bunch. I wish I had done it. I wish that when I built the system, I had just put in Windows 10. I put in Windows 11 because I had done a bunch of research online, and everybody was saying that I had found, hey, use Windows 11. It's got the scheduler for these new Intel CPUs. It's going to be better. I wish I had never done that. I wish I had just put in Windows 10. Because this thing, it's like a different system now. It's like a different PC. It's insane. My FPS increased by at least 10%. I have zero stuttering. When I do video editing or live streaming or any of that, I have no more issues. They are gone. They're gone. So anyone else getting black screen on iRacing lately? No, I have not, knock on wood, blessed numbers, but I have heard of people that were getting crashes in iRacing, where I thought iRacing had fixed it. Essentially, it was the popcorn FX, the particle effects and stuff like that. But I thought iRacing had fixed that. So I don't know of any issues like that, but if you have that going on, Blessed, what you should do is contact iRacing and say, hey, I'm getting Just tell them, say, hey, I'm getting black screens, and I don't know why. What could the problem be? What do you need for me to figure? Because, dude, it might take them a couple days to get to you, but they'll tell you, like, they'll message you back and they'll say, hey, send us X, Y, and Z. We'll take a look at it. And because I know a lot of people who have contacted them and said, hey, I'm having this problem, and they'll say, send us your log, send us your report, send us this, and they'll go through and look at it, and they'll tell you, like, hey, it's the system, or it's your PC, or actually it's an issue with the server, or it's on our end, or whatever. Like, they'll look at it and figure it out. That guy's car looks like it might be broken. Like, that thing does not want to turn. Never had these problems before. From time to time they appear. Carlos, so one thing that happens a lot when iRacing does a lot of updates, build updates and stuff like that, and a lot of people don't realize this, you want to actually rerun the iRacing graphics config, okay? And what you want to do is you will run the iRacing config, then you want to, if you have like triple monitors or something like that, then you want to re-input those settings in your system. So you'll get your triple monitors set back up the way they should be and whatnot. But in terms of all the other graphic settings, there's so many that they have. A lot of times when they do updates and builds, things can change and start screwing up, and you haven't changed anything. And it's because the settings are background settings that have not been adjusted or changed or updated. So I always tell people, I do it myself. Every time there's a build or an update or anything like that with iRacing, I always do a graphics config. I have my triple monitor settings, the width and the height and the display, the display settings for the monitors itself. I have those saved. I run the iRacing config, and then I do that, and then I go back in to the app ini in the monitor section, and I update the settings for my triple monitors, and no problems. Alright, let's get a piece of gum here. So basically we're last. We got a long ways to go, and we got a couple of squirrels. And no caution. Now there's a caution. Who's the 7? Okay. That was crazy. Yes, blessed number. We have our own leagues. We have a league that's called the Ignition League. It is specifically designed to help people get better at dirt racing. We have one for asphalt too, I believe. I don't run my leagues anymore. I have people who do that for me because I'm just too busy. But yes, we do have them. Go to, if you haven't already, go to schoolofsimracing.net, click the button, join community, and it'll give you the links to everything. You can join the Discord, the Facebook group, the website, all that stuff. So I went a little aggressive with my wing, thinking the track might slick off more. And right now, we need it to slick off faster because it's a lot of wing and not enough gear to pull it. So, yeah, we have that. Blessed. And when you go to the Discord, if you don't have Discord, definitely get it so you can join the SSR Discord. That's where we do the vast majority of our stuff is through the Discord. That's where all the leagues are run out of and stuff. And after the league races, specifically like Ignition, which is the training leagues, the experienced drivers will hop into voice chat and they'll sit there and they'll go over races with the newer drivers who want help or who have questions, who are like, hey man, I can't figure this out, what am I doing wrong? And they'll sit there and they'll watch the replay with you and they'll tell you, hey, do this, try this, you know. So yeah, definitely check that out, man. They'll help you. I'm in the Discord. Yeah, so Blessed, you want to make sure that you're I'm trying to think of who would be the one to talk to. Talk to Ted York. He's the one that pretty much runs NARC right now. Talk to him. He'll tell you when the Ignition stuff's going to start back up. We're not doing it right now. Everyone's kind of been taking a little bit of a break this summer. We're only running a couple things, but in the fall, things will pick back up. So just message him. Tell him I told you to message him and ask him, like, hey, when are you guys going to be doing the Ignition series again? And he'll tell you. Damn it, dude. Someone just T-boned me and I'm the one, I get the 2x for it? What the heck, man? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, no problem, man. This is real dirt air. Oh, we're not even halfway yet. Whoa! Dude! I'm so broke. Damn it. Make my way from last all the way up to second place and then... Damn it, dude. That sucks, man. Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to get off the track and just, yeah. That was the same car that T-boned me on when I was running the bottom. They just drove right into me. Come on, dude, I can't pass you. Oh, this thing's... oh my god. This thing don't want to even turn. Man, that sucks. I don't know if I could have got around the leader, but we were actually catching the leader, man. My car was finally really coming in. The track was getting to where I wanted it. Oh well, stuff happens, dude. Unfortunately, I've made mistakes and ruined people's races, so I mean, it's just... it is what it is. That's a bummer, though. Where did we end up? 6th. Oops. So, not awesome, but that's okay. It happens. All right. Hey, what's up, Thomas? I mean, look like you're having a blast already. Yeah, I am. Yeah, blessed, I understand that. The sim definitely helps. I understand that. Let's see, what do we have here? So we don't got nothing quarter after, huh? We got pro lates at 3:30, which we got 25 minutes. We have on the asphalt side. Late model stock bull ring? No thanks. I'm not running the bull ring. Fixed trucks. We could run the cup race, man, but dude, those races take so long. That's the only problem with it, dude. 100 laps? God dang. Like, I really need, like, I got a lot of races I need to do. I need, like, short and sweet. Quick, fast. 30 laps at Michigan, even that's going to take a while. Okay, well, we had the pro lates at Lanier, I believe. Fixed midgets. Okay, we can do the fixed midgets. Let's do that. I'm not a big fan of fixed racing, but we can do the fixed midgets. So, Devin, Chicagoland is a blast. In fact, Chicagoland is one of my favorite tracks. I love Chicagoland. I love running the Cup car at Chicagoland. It's one of my favorite things to do because I can run up on the wall. Anytime I can run the Xfinity or the Cup on the wall, I love it. I absolutely love it. The problem is I am so far behind on this 202 challenge. I got to get races in. Like a lot of races. So I need to actually mark down that race here on my spreadsheet. So that was the, where the heck did we just, oh, Lincoln. 360 wing, 6th, and that's 4. So yeah, we're at 22 races. I am way far behind. Way far behind. We're through the first month. I should be around 100. So, yeah, I got to get SKs are fun, Blessed. SKs are fun. I like them. I wish more people would run them, to be honest. I do enjoy them. So, but that's cool that you have sim racing to do to kind of help with the whole thing with you and your dad. I definitely understand that. My son is he wants to get into motocross, and a friend of mine, Kyle, awesome friend, let me borrow a Honda CRF 80 for my son to ride on and see how he likes it and learn and stuff like that. And he loves it, and he wants to do motocross, and so I'm going to get a bike for him, a little KX65. Because even though he's been riding an 80, a KX65 is more of a racing bike than a CRF 80. And it's a smaller one, because he needs to, you know, going over jumps and stuff is very different than just riding up and down the road. So, but I'm going to get him a little KX65, and then I'm going to go out and get myself like a YZ125, and I'm going to do it with him. You know, I rode motorcycles for years. I mean, for many, many years. I used to do a lot of trail riding, like enduro type riding, up hills. You know, there would be jumps and stuff, but never anything like a motocross track. So I've never done motocross stuff. And I did BMX, which is completely different, for years. Was actually really good at that. I had gone to the state champ. I can't remember what it was called back then. State championship series or something like that. And did pretty well when I was younger. But anyway, so my son wants to do that, so I'm going to get a motorcycle for him and one for me, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it together. And we'll learn the basics together, and we'll practice together, and, you know, it's something that we'll be able to just do together and have fun. And that's one thing I can't do with, like, dirt racing. You know, like, he wants to race outlaw karts. Like, I could get us both outlaw karts, but it's just too much. It's way too much money. You know, just to get one car, dude, it's like $5,000. You start looking at the tires and the entry fee and all that stuff, dude, it's insane. I can get a racing motorcycle for him and me for about $3,000. Get us all the equipment, there's another few $100, and then boom, we're racing. Now we're not going to be out there actually racing people, but we have 3 motocross tracks within 5 minutes of where I live. So we can go practice like 5 nights a week. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it 5 nights a week, but like we can. So being able to do stuff like that with your kids, I think is awesome. Like the fact that you got to do that stuff with your dad, I think that's awesome. And I spend so much time working right now, I don't get to do stuff like that as much as I would like to. And so when this came up, I was like, screw it, I'm doing it. I won't get to sleep as much, but heck, I mean, who cares? Barely sleep as it is. What's a couple hours less than sleep? I get to do something fun with my kid. You know, it's so funny that the iRacing setups, they're so backwards on the cars. If you look at the gear ratios that people use in the dirt midgets, like setup builders, the car has way more RPMs than the iRacing setup. But then if you look at like what they do in the sprint cars, the iRacing setups are way off on the gearing. Like you're hitting the rev limiter like halfway down the straightaway. These midgets, they're bogging down like crazy. So definitely have to keep the momentum going. Alright, so we got enough for a race. Sweet. Look at the chat here. My dad, that's awesome. My dad was my best friend. Couldn't tune the car. Hey, man. Kyle Larson couldn't tune a car. Dude can't tune a car to save his life. But he can drive the wheels off one. I mean, what that guy did the last 2 nights at I-55 was nothing short of incredible. That was some of the best driving I've ever seen in those features. It just insane, man. I can't wait to talk about it in my podcast this next week, like, because it was so good. Been kind of nice not talking about the NASCAR stuff. NASCAR, I'm kind of NASCAR. The NASCAR racing, I don't know, man. It's such a bummer. It's I'm kind of over it. Oh, let me take that out. I thought the steering felt a little off. Does this let me change this? No, it doesn't. Ah, dang it. Thought maybe it would. Thought maybe I could adjust my shocks. Won't let me. Come on, rev up. Well, the good thing is you might see the high line come in with this in this race just because of the fact that you're going to want to keep these things wound up. Backed her in a little too hard. All right, race time. Oh, it is so freaking hot in here. Okay. Damn it, number 3. Moderately low usage. That looks pretty slicked off already. Dude, this guy's all over the place. I don't think the bottom is there right now. It's probably some kind of slider line or something. That was close. I don't know how these guys are doing 12.5s, but whatever. Like I said, there must be a line, a different kind of line that I'm just not running. That's fine. This thing does not want to rotate though. Coming off the corner, it's like it just wants to keep driving to the wall. See, right there, it just keeps going. Looks like it's got a little too much left rear in it, which will be good when the track slicks off. But right now, with it still kind of juiced up. All right, let's qualify. Hold on, actually, hold on. I want to see something real quick. 12.5. Will it show me how we did that lap? Oh yeah, right on the bottom. Right on the bottom. Okay, so he did like a Kokomo lap where he built his momentum and then dove it down low. All right, so I'm gonna we'll rip lap 1 up high, and then lap 2 we'll try that. Oh, it didn't even count my first lap. What happened? I must have scraped the wall or something. I didn't even realize I must have hit the wall. Didn't count my first lap. Did it? No, it didn't. What happened? Did I hit it there? Oh, yep. Up right there. Barely scraped it. Huh. Oh well. That's fine. Hopefully, oh, they do run heats. Okay. I gotta be honest, I was kinda hoping we were gonna just go straight to the feature. That would have been really nice. You guys, how does my audio and video look? Does it look synced up? I just realized I did not sync this up before I started live streaming. And I had to like I said, I had to redo all this stuff. Hope it is. Alright, let's race. Come on. It's fine? Okay, good. Alright, come on, man. Let's race. What are we waiting on? So, we didn't qualify good. I never qualify good, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we're going to be starting third in Heat 2. I'm actually fine with that. They don't have a, that sucks. They don't have a, like a spectator or spotter view. You need practice, qualify, and pit stops. That's a fact, Carlos. My green flag pit stops are really horrible now because I just have not been doing NASCAR racing. I just haven't had the time, haven't had a chance to. Like I said, I'm so far behind on this stuff. I need to. Oh man, he got a hell of a jump. Although, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Devin, is there a Lotus race tonight? Are the Lotus 79s running tonight? Let me check the schedule here. Is today the 4th? Yes, it is. Sweet. So Lotus 79's at Milwaukee Mile. So we'll run that tonight. That'll be the last race that we run tonight. This dude is putting on an absolute clinic right now. Yes, Milwaukee, late to the party. Yeah, I know. I ran one race in the Lotus, and I screwed up the first lap. Watkins Glen. Which sucks because I could have actually done good there and I screwed up. Okay, did it keep the steering offset out? Yes, it did. All right. All right. So pretty much everyone's going to the feature. I don't really care where I finish in the heat race. Doesn't matter to me. I just want to finish. I just don't want to lose, you know, get a bunch of safety rating dings by getting in wrecks in a heat race. I gotta mute the chat. What are we waiting on? All right, here we go. Whoa! I don't think we got him. I think we finished third. Yeah, we finished third. We're starting sixth. 87's at Daytona, huh? That should be interesting. The 87s are pretty fun. I like them. Yeah, they are fun. I wish NASCAR would go back to high horsepower, man. I just like, I started getting back into NASCAR and I had high hopes for the next gen car, and on the mile and a halfs it's good, but like everywhere else it kind of sucks, dude. They should have more horsepower. This whole manufacturer, we were going to get manufacturers, like, whatever. I would much rather watch dirt racing than NASCAR racing right now. And it's not even close. Like, if there's a Sunday and I got a choice between NASCAR or World of Outlaws, I'm watching the Outlaws. I am. I will watch the Outlaws, High Limit, any USAC dirt race, late models, hell, even big blocks I'll watch over NASCAR right now. That's just kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Larson, he pretty insane. He's been off the last couple weeks, but he showed out last night. The Cars Tour is cool. I do enjoy the Cars Tour. The last race at where was that? Florence. That was a good race. Old Butterbean's incredible, man. One coming down, one coming up. Whoa! That dude literally just flipped through my car. Yeah, she made the pass then, yep. Yeah, SSR still does asphalt stuff, Devin. Yes, we do. Short track asphalt stuff, not some. We don't do that in the insider program anymore. We had to cut it. I couldn't afford it anymore, and we just didn't have many people who used it. So we still do NASCAR stuff, the trucks, Xfinity, and the Cup. The short track stuff, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the short track asphalt stuff. It might just become like a free level, a free tier on the insider program or something. Oh, what do we got going on here? The guy in front of me threw a slider. The guy that I was going below, he was up high, and I think the guy throwing the slider got up and got hit. I think that's what happened. It seems like it caused a big pile up there. Because all of a sudden I went from 5th to 3rd. Damn it. God dang it, man. Nah, Devin, your system should be able to still handle VR with that. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know a lot about the VR graphics. I would run an iRacing graphics config, selecting the VR headset, and then see how that goes. There was a video online, kind of like how to optimize your VR headset settings for iRacing, but I gotta be honest, I don't know if it's still relevant. Ah, that pisses me off, man. I should have had a podium if it wasn't for that last stupid caution. I had a 4-second gap on that guy. Oh well. It's all in the game. We got I-55 PM 6. Okay. Yeah, the VR stuff, man, for iRacing, I gotta be honest with you, dude. I don't fully get it sometimes. And I haven't played around with the VR in a long time, dude. The last time I set up the VR on the sim was a year ago at least. And oh crap. I just missed that race. Damn it. Damn. So, yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, man. All right, let's see what we got here on the oval side. Now, see, I wouldn't mind running the SKs here at Langley if they're gonna go official. It's gonna happen. But there's only 2 people. It's been a long time. Oh, they're at 4 now. Okay, so we can do this because this will be a quick race. 40 laps. Yeah, this will be a quick race. Okay, so I am going to have to find my Langley setups. I don't even know if I've got the latest setup in here for Langley. Let me see here. Nope. Okay, so we gotta go here. Cider program, asphalt, short track, SK, Langley. There we go. Okay. See, it's been so long since I've raced these. I don't even have my stuff calibrated since I redid my system. That's not centered. That's center right there. Right there. Shift, down, shift, down. Oh, look left. I actually use this now. Look right, that. Toe. There we go. Control. I need brake bias. Damage report. And I think that's all I need. Okay, so let's Langley race. Let's get the race set up on, because I need to turn some laps, man. I do not. Crap, I don't even have my camera set up correctly for this. Okay, so hold on. I got to do this real quick, because I don't even have my camera view on here anymore. So, cockpit. Yep, okay, so we need to go 150. Vanish Y is at 10 inches right there. Orient P 7, and then offset right there. That looks good. Okay, save car. SK. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Okay. Now I can adjust my driver height and whatnot. All right. Beautiful. Okay, let's go turn some laps here. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's pull up our force feedback, because that doesn't feel right at all. I can't remember if I'm supposed to use brake here or not. If I do, I know it's really light. Okay, we're a little loose coming off. We gotta fix that. Is it gonna be stagger or spring? What do we have here? So on the spring, oh crap. Okay, so it ain't that. Our left side's way. So yeah, that's definitely going to be stagger. Oh, let's take that out and let's take a quarter out of that. Okay, let's do that. Triples, but you game. I do 1440p, Devin. Yeah, I do 1440p. I have triple 27-inch 1440p monitors. Even when I live stream, I'm live streaming at 1440p, 60 FPS. Okay, so these guys are straight. They're just like hugging the bottom here. Yeah, they're straight hugging the bottom. That's why he's got that left side jacked up like that. You got to literally be down on the apron with the left side. Okay, now I know why he's got that stagger in it that he's got in it. Because you definitely need that stagger to rotate the car out the end of the corner. Okay, so let's see where our tires were at. We're not smoking them, so maybe that's gonna be good. What's our cross weight at? 52. I want to loosen it just a tiny bit more. Let's go 52. I'll save this. SSR, SK mod, Langley, base 4.3. Alright, so let's. But did that. Oh crap, did that change that bar clearance? I didn't even. Damn it, did he have that at negative or positive? That bar clearance makes a difference, man. He had to add 0. Okay, okay. So then we'll just zero it out, do that. All right, sweet. All right. Oh, I should test the qual setup. That's what I should do. Qual. Basically the same thing. It's just gonna have. Okay. Let's try that. If I'm remembering correctly, qualifying with these things, you're only going to get maybe like a 10th or 2 out of it. Like the qual setup. I remember there was times when I was building them myself where my race setup was faster than my qual setup for some people. Ah! Damn it. I was trying to save the lap. Well, thanks, Devin. But my practice lap times mean nothing. You gotta be able to do it in the race. My short track racecraft is not very good. I overshot that corner. I didn't take much off my lap time for qual. I mean, whatever. I don't really care, but because there's really nothing you can do to these things for qual. You can like increase the camber a little bit, but these tires are so big on these cars. You already run pretty aggressive cambers. Like the tires have already got quite a bit of grip. It's not like the Cup cars, you know what I mean? Where going from a -3.5 on the right front to a -6, it's not going to make that big a difference. These things are so huge. Moderate usage. Okay, so the track should be rubbered in a little bit. Actually, what I want to do, because I really don't care how the qual setup works, I want to... where's my race setup? I want to get a feel for that race setup now that I made those changes to it. See how it's gonna work. Man, the caster in this thing is so there's so much caster split, dude. My force feedback feels almost like nothing. can't believe I'm going to say this. That actually loosened this thing up too much. We can just wait now because it's going to be time to qual here in just a sec. All right, let's see what these guys are. Yeah, 14.9. So that's about where we're going to need to be to qualify up front. It's going to be a 14.9. I don't think I've got that in me. Your RGB is cool as hell. Nice build. Oh, thanks, Devin. Yeah, I did. This was a complete full custom build that I did last year, the beginning of the year. Custom water loop. I water cooled the CPU and the GPU hardline. I had never done hardline cooling like that before. That was the first time I'd ever done it. Oh, damn it. I scraped the wall on that second lap. Damn. So I'd actually like to, there's things I would like to do to this system to kind of update it, but I'm not going to. It's just, I don't want to put the money into it. I definitely don't have the time to take this apart and upgrade it. So I'll be able to get probably like another, I should be able to get another year out of it at least. And then I'll look at updating it then. And I'm not sure what I'll keep. I'll probably keep the GPU. And maybe we'll see. I might just sell that system as is next year. Like I might just I'll drain the loop, service everything, you know, flush it out, clean it out, make sure everything's good, fill it back up, and then just sell it as is. I'll pull a couple of the drives out of there because I've got like 4 drives in there. I got 3 NVMe drives and 1 SSD. So I have a ton of storage in there, but that's for all the other stuff that I do. So I'll probably take a couple of the drives out, service the system, make sure everything's good, and then just sell it. I'll just sell it for a couple $1,000, and because that's like a $6,000 system. That's what it cost me to build, which is way overkill, and I can't get that much for it, which is fine. I don't need that much for it, but I'll sell it for a couple thousand, get some money back, and then build a new system. I'll probably do that in 2025. Here in Brazil, I watched a series that showed the life of drivers in these cars. You know, funny. Discovery Turbo Channel. Huh. I've never heard of the Discovery Turbo Channel. That channel... We don't have that channel... We don't have that channel here where I'm at. Maybe we do. I shouldn't say that. I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in years. I unhooked... I cut the cord, as they say, more than 10 years ago. Like, I did it back when there was... Basically, your only options were Hulu and Netflix. I remember the first time the first TV I had bought when me and my girlfriend at the time, she's my wife now, we got an apartment together, and I went and bought a TV, and it was a Roku TV. And I remember the guy saying, he's like, yeah, man, you don't have to do it. You just plug this thing into it, and it's a smart TV. You can download your apps. You can stream right to it. I was like, oh, sweet. And so we got it all hooked up and everything. And I remember I was like, this is so cool. Because back then, like I said, you had Netflix and Hulu. That was about it. And you could watch all kinds of stuff. Now there's so many streaming services. There's so much stuff. It costs more money now for streaming than it did to get the, you know, top end cable package back in the day. Oh yeah, this by the time I sell this, Devin, I will have had this for more than 2 years. It's so hard to pass in these things at these tracks, man. These single groove short tracks. Like, that guy passed me not because he's like faster than me, just because he started below me. You know what I mean? Like, that it's so dominant. I gotta stop trying to. It's why you see the bump and run and stuff like that. When everybody's this close on speed, it's really hard to pass. Ooh. I think we're gonna finish 5th, man. We're pulling away from the cars behind us, but I'm not catching the guys in front of us. They're pulling away from me. Whoops. See, this is where I'm bad in these cars. Not just these cars, but the short track stuff in general, because I don't drive them that much. I don't know how the dynamic track affects these things. When the tires start wearing, I don't know how hard to push these things. I just come out here and drive the crap out of them. So I'm probably burning up my tires, which is why I was pulling away from the cars behind me, but now they're catching me. It's one of those things where you need to be, turning laps and doing races, and I don't do a lot of them in here. So the guys that do, they kick my butt. Which is good. That's the way it should be. I shouldn't just be able to show up to one of these races and win. You know what I mean? Like that. God damn it. I think I know why Kent had that thing so loose at the beginning of the run, because I'm starting to get a little bit tight in the center here. That extra stagger would definitely help right now. I'm gonna let this guy go. He's faster than me. There's no reason for me to hold him up. Maybe I can learn a thing or two following him. Okay, so he's entering turn 1 a lot lower than me, so I need to enter a little bit lower. Oh, he's getting way down low. Okay. And then 3 and 4. Oh, he's kind of doing more of a diamond line. All right. These things are really fun, man. I love these cars. The tour mods are a lot of fun, but not enough people drive those. It's like the super late models. The super late models are so much fun, but they hardly ever go official. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the late model stocks, like they're incredible. But the super late models are they're so much fun. And when you get to drive those at like a Bristol, they're a lot of fun. I tell you where the tour mods are awesome is Gateway. Tour mods at Gateway, one of the funnest combinations there is, man, for the short track oval stuff. They're a lot of fun, man. You carry a ton of speed into turn 1. You have to slow down a little bit, and then you just fly down those long straights, man. And like 3 and 4, you can really pass people. They're a lot of fun, dude. I wish more people would run them. Okay, 420. Dirt oval. What do we got coming up next here? I'm not running fixed 410. That does not sound fun at all. 360s again? God dang, dude. Is there something else that we can run? I don't want to run the same thing. The Legends cars at Vegas would be fun, but that's too long of a race. Oh, crap. What did I finish? 6th. Okay. So we had oh, God dang it. Get this on here. So Langley SK's 6th. Okay. Dude, there's nothing else coming up. What the hell? Pickup Cup, no thank you. Silver Crown at Michigan? No, that's too big. Legends, no thank you. That's just asking for trouble. Oh, we got the 358 modifieds, the 360s at Lincoln. Here we go. Super late models at Knoxville. Let's run this. We haven't ran the super lates yet. Let's run this. Okay. Hey, Tommy, if I went screens, I don't have room for triples. Is ultra wide a good alternative or just get regular screen? So here's my thing with the ultra wides. I think the ultra wides, when you go ultra wide, when I've seen them before in person, that it almost looks kind of compressed. Even if it's like the correct sizing and stuff, it just still looks compressed. And I don't know if it's because it's so wide, but it just, I don't know, man. It doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't look right to me. But that could just be me. It could just be me. The thing that I like about the triples, oh my God, I got to configure my controls again. The thing I like about the triples is that you can set it up to where each monitor is individually rendered. Now, you need to have a strong system to do that, but you can do it, and it looks so much better than having it like stretched out. Like, the more that it stretches out, like, you start to see warping on those ultra wides. You see a little bit of warping on the ends, and then some compression in the image. So they're not bad. I know people who run them and they like them. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion from what I've seen of them in person. And keep in mind, it's not like I've seen a dozen of them. You know what I mean? I've seen like 2. So there we go. But I mean, if you know, you don't need a whole lot of room to run triple monitors. Especially if you're going to do like 24-inch. I think 27 is kind of like the sweet spot. Like if you can go 27, I think that's like the sweet spot. Slight usage, so we need to change our setup. Now, I've got what I'm running is a let's go feature tacky. I have one of these corner desks that you put in. It's not an L-shaped. It's actually a full, like, corner desk. And I just have my triple monitors just set right on that. And it fits perfect. I can have my camera right here next to the other monitor. This is on another like a dresser. But it works out perfect that way for me. So, and these are 27s. Now, I could get bigger ones. I could probably go 32, but I'd have to push them further back. I didn't want to go 32 because the price was just too much. Although the next time I do a system, I'll go 32 on mine. Okay, what was I doing? This. I need to change this. The late models, I always have to get my seat height correct because when the thing gets up on the bars and you get into the corner, it's like I'm looking at the roof if I'm too high. This track is still like, this thing's like qualifying. Here I am thinking it's going to be like slick, and I've got a feature set up in it. Let's get our heat tacky set. Heat tacky. I gotta get I have an 80/20 sim rig, so I'd have to do integrated mount to it. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those rigs are pretty big. Track's kind of bumpy. I like it. That thing like did not want to turn there. never fails. I'm always like 0.2 of a second off of these guys. I don't know what it is. But like, no joke. Every time I run these super late models with these guys, dude, I'm 0.2 off. Getting in. Oh my god. We only have 5 people. We need one more. We should have more than that though. Right? 6. There we go. There we go. I want to see how the hell he did a 17-2. Oh, so slider line. Okay. So basically like a slider line and then a cut down. Semi-cut down. The closer they are, the better, Devin. My screens are only about 24 inches away from me, my center screen. The closer you can get them, the better. Because that affects your FOV. Yeah, like, if you look at this desk, my screen is on, I mean, this screen right here on my right, it's only about that far from the front of it. It could, I mean, these things could go way far back, but if I did that, my FOV would have to be way closer, which would look horrible on stream because you guys only see my center monitor. gonna try a little experiment on this real quick. But I gotta... Oh, that's not it. Where is it? I can't find that damn thing. Ah. Okay, well, I guess... just have to use a different one. Alright. Sorry, I'm over here talking to myself like a nutcase. I was looking for something, but I couldn't find the damn thing. I'll just... there we go. That lock it. Okay. I don't mind sharing most setup stuff, but this, since it's an experiment, I don't like sharing experiments because I've had people try them and then literally message me saying, hey man, that did not work. And it's like, well, yeah, it was an experiment. I told you don't do that. Why'd you do it? So, when I know that things work, then I share them. Okay. Let's try this. Ah! The wheel's turning on its own. Are they behind your wheelbase or over the steering? Well, my wheelbase, because I've got this Camus direct drive, my direct drive actually goes under my desk here, and my cockpit slides underneath it. So, my center monitor is like right at the end of my wheelbase. I could get closer. If I didn't if I wanted to pull my desk away, I could slide my rig further, but the reason why my rig is in the spot it's at is because it's up against the wall in the corner. That didn't work at all. Not even close. fact, it was way worse. Let's just get the let's just throw on a feature set while we're waiting, because let's throw on the slick set, because we still got about 5 more minutes. So we got 19 cars registered. 5 more minutes. Well, we might get 2 splits out of this. I wish we had, you know what I wish we had on dirt? I wish we had dirty air. I really wish we had dirty air for the late models and the sprint cars. I think that would make a huge difference in the racing. One of the reasons why you look at like a lot of the racing in real life right now, like this with the sprint cars and the late models, one of the reasons you see those guys always dicing around running different lines is because of dirty air. And I think if we had dirty air, it would help with the track not being so one lane all the time, and we wouldn't have to have this pre-gen crap. And then if we could get the track states better, I think it would make make the racing a lot better. Devin, I have a keyboard, but this Camus wheelbase that I have, it's got buttons and stuff all over it and dials and everything. It's almost got like a button box on the front of it. It's a pretty cool little setup. So I need to get not a button box, but a stream deck. I need to get a stream deck. I just haven't done it. So, but they make a world of difference. They really do. 34 cars. All right, so we're gonna have 2 splits, which is good. We should have, that should be 2 heats and a consolation before the feature, which will be nice because then the track will be running. Hopefully we don't have some pre-generated piece of crap. So I gotta Gotta text my wife real quick. Okay. All right. Let's go. I'm thinking so the Milwaukee Lotus race is at I might not make the Lotus race. This late model race might be my last race of the day. It's because I gotta be up at 3:30 in the morning. Oh, practice is clean. All right, get out the tacky setup. Here we go. And we've got, there's 2 splits, and I'm at the bottom of the top split. Oof. Thank God there's 2 splits, otherwise I wouldn't make the feature if I was in the top split and there was more than 20 cars. This track is so tacky, the car don't even want to turn. Man, this thing's like hold it wide open tacky. Damn it. SSR greater free speed. I don't know what that means. SSR greater than free speed. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. Oh well. Somebody was saying something. I had my chat muted. I didn't hear him. But... oh well. All right. We were 2/10 off. Like always. When it comes to qualifying. 2/10 of a second off. In these things, I'm always 2/10 off the top guys. Never freaking fails. Oh man, that thing did not want to turn. Quick time, 16.8. Me, 17.0. 2/10 of a second. Like clockwork. Never fails. So there's 17, 7 and 7 from each sheet race, that's 14, and then they take 4 from the consi, so that's 18. Okay, so there's not going to be a consolation. Damn. All right, we'll go with the tacky heat setup. I'm going to change these front springs. I'll put my slick springs on the front. I actually put some negative axle lead in it too. See if we can't get it to turn by itself a little bit more. Oops. So we need to... there we go. Okay, we need the spotter. There we go. All right. Let's see if we can figure out the racing line. I definitely need help knowing that. They make it look so easy. Oh, here comes the 51 car. Oh, careful. Hold on to her. '51 had quite the run there and lost a little bit of momentum. I gotta get this in my log before I forget. Knoxville. Super Blades. Alright, number 51's got another run on him. Will he get around him? Oh, slam the door on him. Oh! Oof. Man, that was close. He gave it all he had. All right. Who the heck do I have? Where's that? Max Droop. I remember that team name. I can't remember who that was, though, that was on that team. Oh, that was, Travis. That's who that was. That's right. Okay. There we go. There's some heavy hitters in this race. 4K, 5K, dang. 6. Oof. These late model races, I am so far out of my league in these late model races with some of these guys, dude. They're so good. Ah. I don't know what I'm missing when I'm driving these things. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what I'm off on. I know it's not the setup because I get messages almost on a weekly basis from people who tell me like, hey man, I just ran the Insider late model setup, got a win, thanks. Like, I mean, it's not the setup. I know it's me. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm off on. Part of it's consistency. I know that I'm not consistent with my lap times. Alright, so we're basically starting in the back, so I mean, if we can go forward at all, it'll be good. Whoa! I can't believe that. I drove right through that car. I didn't feel anything, but it damaged my car. The right side of my car's got damage. Oh, so I can't get repairs? I've got damage, and it wouldn't let me repair it, so that sucks. So Devin, get a USB expansion card. It can go into one of the drives, one of the PCIe slots below your graphics card, and it give you like 6 more USB slots. Either that or buy a motherboard that has a ton of USB slots. But yeah, they have USB expansions that you can get, dude. They work great. You're gonna have to open up your case though to put it in. Whoa! I don't know what's damaged on this thing. It's not wheel damage, but the thing feels so weird when I'm trying to turn it in. It's like it doesn't want to turn and then it snaps loose. Like I have to, and then it feels like it just kind of drifts. Like I don't know if I want to be like trying to drive it harder and just like breaking it loose to get it into the corner, or if I should like try to use the brakes. I don't know. It's just weird. Damn it. I have a hard enough time in these things when they're not damaged, let alone when they are. Oh, what the heck? I gotta turn that off. There we go. There we go. God dang it. How many laps we got left? Oh, we're not even halfway. I love when the guy in first place says his car doesn't handle well. I'd hate to see how fast he was if his car was handling good. That really... Oh crap, now I got wheel damage. I got wheel damage on the left side, I got damage on the right side. I don't know what the heck happened. God dang. I gotta see if I can get some of this damage fixed. Oh my god. First time it showed nothing. This time a minute and a half? Seriously? How do I have to pass these guys? I was in there getting... I don't know why. I don't know why. I was ahead of all those guys when I went into the pits after them.
Oh, someone's in the wall.
Oh, man. Yeah, this will be our this will be the last race of the day. My neck and back are really starting to bother me now. Like really starting to bother me. Ah. Well, we're close to a top 10 now. These guys keep on wrecking. I mean, we still got 20 laps to go. Dang. My right rear was at 79 when I went into the pits to get damage fixed. So I'm sure, dude, it's gonna be smoked by the time we get to the end of the race. problem with that is that with these cars, the right, basically dirt cars in general, the right rear turns you, the left rear drives and gives you dig. And right now, this thing's not wanting to turn on throttle, and I don't know if that's all the damage that I got on that lap 1 ghost wreck. Wheel damage, or if it's just my tires being worn out, or I don't know. Me not knowing what I'm doing, that's always a possibility. I don't even know what the caution was for that time. I didn't even see anything. Ah. Alright, come on, let's get this done. Oh, single file restarts now, that's good. That's good. Surprised we've had this many cautions. Oh. I guess it still is double file. I thought it was less than 10 laps it goes to single file. Maybe that's 5. Oh my god, this thing doesn't even want to turn. Just pushes. Dude. Oh my god, that just broke my car bad on the left side. Oh my god, my wheel is... Dang. I don't know if you guys can see the little oscillation in my wheel right now. I think I like just clipped him with my left front or something, because it's like got this little vibration. It's oh well, we only got 1 lap to go. We can hold out. single file, thank God. Get this race over with. I am curious to see what my tire wear is. Because it feels like it's, my right rear feels like it's really bad. But it's hard to say with, like I said, because of that damage that we got, that like ghost damage. The car hasn't really felt right the whole race. I don't know where we finished. 8th. Whatever. I'll take it. Right rear 60. Oh my goodness, that was interesting. So we got 8th place. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, you guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I'm going to wrap it up. My neck and my back are really starting to bother me right now. And I'm pretty sure it's from sitting in this cockpit for so long. I had been in here for a few hours before I even started live streaming, so that'll be it for today. I will be back sometime this week. I do have a couple of videos I'm actually working on right now, so keep an eye out for those. One of them is the on how realistic is dirt racing right now. I actually broke that up into a couple different videos, so keep an eye out for that one. But tell me, VR plugs into a Type-C port. Should it be on the motherboard or your graphics card? Anything visual, you always plug it into your graphics card. Don't plug it into your motherboard. If you plug it into your motherboard, it's going to use the graphics processor on the CPU, which is not going to be nowhere near as good as your GPU. So yes, plug it into the graphics card. So anyways, you guys, that'll do it. Thank you guys very much, as always, for joining me. And until next time, I want to wish you good luck, good racing. Take care.